Yo guys, Yoshi's back today with another video. Directed runs attacking tutorial. A lot of people have been asking how to create space in the attack and stuff like that. And this is a very helpful way to get open when you're attacking. We play a game where we control one player and we have 10 bots with us. And so we're relying on our players, have IQ, common sense to get open and, spread out on the field. But a lot of the times, they either will just like run straight in a line into the goal, they'll, just be standing there, they'll run on top of you, they do stupid things, And so to help at least minimize that from happening and to create better opportunities, we can do these things called directed runs, which you're going to see many people, you probably do not use them. They really do not use them. But you're going to see on the screen here, like I'm doing in this example, to keep a player on sides and then I'm able to score off of it. Or to stop a player from running into the goal, like I said, and stuff like that. And a lot of the times it gives you that extra passing option to make a very easy goal. And even sometimes by doing it, you don't necessarily have to pass it to that player, but your opponent will not expect your player to make those runs a lot of times because they're used to the players doing something stupid probably. And so I'm going to show you guys how to send players on runs, bring them on run, bring them back, and how to put them exactly where you want them. And so without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So we're going to start off by showing you how to send a player on a run. So you're going to click LB or L1, and this will trigger your player to just run. So pay attention to the top right control, and you'll see this. If you want to bring him short, you're going to click RB or R1, and this will stop him from being on that run. He came short. Now, I'm going to look this time at Zola, and I'm going to click RB or R1 again, depending on what controller you play on. And you can see he comes short to the ball. So LB or L1 to send the player on a run, RB or R1 to call a player short. So one more time. I look at a player, I click LB or L1, just pay attention to the controller on the top, and you're going to see I send him on a run, okay? Again, LB or L1. I'm just going to keep reiterating it. I'm going to make this simple. It's not a long tutorial. You're going to see we clicked LB or L1, they go on a run. Now, if you want to tell them exactly where to move, as soon as you click LB or L1, flick your right stick. So I'm going to flick down, and this is going to make Zizou come down the field. And so you click LB, or you can click RB, doesn't matter, or L1 or R1, doesn't matter. Just click one of your bumpers and flick the right stick. So I'm going to flick down again after clicking the bumper, and you're going to see the arrows on the screen, and it'll bring my player into that space that I want him to go into. Another good time to use this, I'm coming down the line, I click it, flick my right stick back, and instead of my player just running all the way forward, off of the field, he'll come back. And so we're going to do it again here. Running down the line, click my bumper, flick my right stick left, boom, he makes that run backwards. I'm going to make the pass here, show you again. If I click the bumper, I'm going to flick my right stick down, and you're going to see the player makes that run exactly wherever you flick your right stick is the run that they will make. And so again, when you're coming down the wing, or if you're like at the top of the box, like two strikers, it's really good to click your bumper and then just flick your right stick back or sideways to help your player from running inside of the goal. Here, I'm going to show you how you can just practice it. Is you can literally stand still and just look at the player and just keep clicking bumper, flick stick, bumper, flick your right stick. And then to really make it excessive, watch. I look at the player that I want to make on a run, and I'm just going to spam it over and over. Watch, I'm clicking my right bumper and just flicking it back and forth. And one thing to note is you can click L1 or R1 or LB or it doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. What I preferably do is if I think I'm going to want my player to make a forward run, I will click L1 because then that way when he first gets triggered, he'll go up. And if I want him to come short and make a run or come back before turning, I'll use R1. Doesn't matter which one you use. But as you can see, it's pretty simple. You just click your bumper, flick your right stick in the direction you want them to go, and that's it. One big thing to note though is make sure you're looking in the area of the player that you want to send on that run. Sometimes if there's multiple players, it'll kind of throw it off a little bit. So be sure you're looking at who you want to send on that run. I hope that made sense. I'm going to show you some examples again, similar to the beginning of the video, of how it can be used. Let me know if this tutorial helped you. If you have any questions, leave a comment or DM me on Twitter or Discord or anything like that, or come to the stream. I'd be more than happy to help you guys. And hopefully this, mechanic will help you in scoring more goals and creating space. And as always, stay blessed.